The practice of auditing carries responsibilities for both the public good and businesses. However, leaders in the profession say the threat of intimidation is a real one in South Africa. PwC South Africa's CEO, Shirley Machaba, described the killing of the Ekurhuleni municipality senior auditor as tragic, saying it was sad that he died while doing his job.
This threat is not necessarily for that particular organization, it's for all the internal auditors. And what are we doing about it? And when I say we, I'm not talking about internal auditors or the profession. I'm talking about the collective. You will know that, in terms of the crime, corruption mitigation in South Africa, business leaders South Africa is really collaborating with government so that at least they can put together some measures to really deal with situations like this.
Some of the challenges faced in internal audits include pressure to agree with the judgment of a client's employee or having a direct financial interest in the assurance client. Speaking on the sidelines of the event, Machaba shared her own experience in the public sector.
That department had a lot of issues. I'm very happy that when I walked out in 2004, they had a clean audit. Why? Because I was courageous as an internal auditor, young as I was that time. I could even, interrogate those people that I believe, or maybe they believe I cannot interrogate.
One young professional echoed the importance of staying courageous, also highlighting some of the challenges faced, particularly by women.
You do feel a bit scared to obviously take on, the findings that you find in an audit. But also, it depends what type of industry you're in. So maybe let's say looking in the mining industry, you sometimes already underestimate it just by you stepping into the place because they look at, it's a masculine industry. What are you doing here? Do you actually know what you're doing? And that already is like a pushback and threatens you to actually, stay away from whatever you're trying to find in the audit or assist with.
Institute of Internal Auditors CEO Arlene Lynn Volmink says they continue to work to influence change.
Internal audit and other assurance professionals, we have the same threats and risks. So we see the solution lies in collaboration with other professional bodies. We are also trying to do our part in terms of creating safe spaces where people can speak up. We've got a whistleblowing line for the internal audit profession where the public can report on internal auditors who are being unethical, but also where internal auditors can report on where they are facing intimidation within their organization. I think that is step one.
Volmink acknowledges that more needs to be done. She says they do not want to see threats of intimidation becoming a barrier to entry as they move to increase the intake of young people. Seasoned leaders to young professionals, the message is clear: internal auditing takes courage. Mpho Mafole, SABC News, Johannesburg.